Okay, here we are at the FINA World Championships at Lake Balaton, and I'm just going to go for a walk around the venue so you can see what it's like back at house, how everything is put together. So first of all, starting the entry gate, there we have the gates, security gates, which is activated by our accreditation card. You can see the accreditation card, we've got to scan those to get through the gates. And we have the accreditation compound just there. Back at house, so that's the spare buoy. They've got 5 of those on the course. So that's a spare one in case they need it. Okay, so we have some back at house buildings. So in here we've got the FINA office. So that is for all the officials. And just have a look inside this sort of space. There's basically a meeting room there for all the FINA technical officials. Fridge, air conditions, and have the ambulance on site because there's athlete warm-up at the moment. Storeroom for medical, and there we have the medical room. Hi. And this is for the organising committee office. So this is the organising committee office here. Go through. This is the athlete marquee. So in each one of the races, there's about 60 swimmers in each race. So they need quite a big area, and you can see all the teams. They tape out their area, and so during the race time preparation period, this is full. Swimmer comes with at least 2-3 people with them at least. So every team needs a good chunk, almost a 2x3 area for each team, I would say. See some of the massage tables. Massage tables aren't used too much, really. The swimmers just need a space to stretch, relax. This is the air-conditioned room. We've got TVs as well for the athletes, and drinks here. There's another TV in the corner. It's got Wi-Fi, so a nice comfortable big room. Now next to we'll go through there in a minute, that's actually field of play, but this is the Amiga, so this is timing, quite a decent size room for timing. So this is the marquee here, it's a 3x6 marquee, that's for ceremony. So that's where they get everyone ready and prepped, keep the flags, medals, so the ceremony marquee. And then right here, this is final call. Getting another good size area. It's got to fit in at least 60 athletes in here. And this is where they get the briefing. So there's a PA system for the chief referee. There's a screen as well, so you can go through the course once again. So from final call, this is where the athletes walk out when they're being presented. And this whole area that you see here, all of this blue area, this has all been built over the water. So this is the field of play now. This is where the athletes are introduced to the crowds, and they walk across here onto the pontoon. So as we go across, we can see where the medal ceremony takes place. With the backdrop, there is one of the big screens. And then right here we have the start pontoon. And the start pontoon then switches to the feed pontoon once underway. So nice big walkway out. So 3-4 meters across here. Hello. Hello. This is the team. They take all the accreditation off the swimmers when they go in for safety, so they know who's in the water. And here we have on the bottom all the numbering, so they can see each swimmer. Once they give them their number, it's quite clever actually. They keep that away from the side. There's no risk to the swimmers slipping on the numbering. So they have all the numbering It's a really big space. You can see everyone here during the warm-up. Plenty of space for coaches to come on, athletes, and obviously during the course this is used for the feed pontoon. And there you can see over there the turning buoy, and that is the timing gate. One of the athletes just going around for a practice swim. So this is start pontoon and feed pontoon, and now you can see just underneath the field of play area there the whole structure that's built into the water. We have the flags for the ceremony. Right here we have the finish pontoon. So key thing with the finish pontoon here, we got the slapboard itself, the structure by Amiga. We have 2 exit points out of the water, and we have an area here which is kept clear for photographers, so photographers can get the finished shots as the swimmers come this way. And then around the side here, this is where we have the referees. They're positioned here at the finish, and probably a couple of pool photographers. But this is where referees are positioned. So you can see there the finish straight. Now on the finish straight they've got the lane ropes, but then they've also got these inflatable buoys there in front of the pontoon structure, and that's to make sure that all the swimmers are directed into the finish funnel. You know, in Rio they did have somebody which got taken into the side of the finish pontoon, so that's really trying to keep all the swimmers funneled into the finish. And then the large structure over there is the grandstand area. That is a huge grandstand for the whole finish straight. So once you go around that yellow buoy over there, that's the finish straight all the way down. And you just see a swimmer going around here, going around the turn buoys. So the turn buoys in front of the finish pontoon, they're 60 meters apart from one turn buoy across to the next turn buoy. So you've got 60 meters in front of the feeding pontoon. If anything, it doesn't look good. If anything, it's maybe a little bit wide here. So a lot of swimmers tend not to feed because they're a little bit too far offline. And then we have the 1, 2, 3 big screens in front of the grandstand, which is really impressive. Okay, so there's the steps coming off the finish area. Now we have the commentary in the grandstand. There's the commentary positions for TV over here. And we have VIP area in the middle, and then we have the spectator grandstand over there. So 3 sections, media, VIP, and then all the spectators. And as the swimmers come off, we go around, and we then have the mix zone. So the mix zone is where all the athletes, when they finish, they do their media. So this is the mix zone area. I'll go in. There we go. So we've got the backdrop, and then we have the different sections for the TV. So the TV can interview the swimmers. They go in, around, some more interviews, and then they go out the other side. So that is the mix. So she just mentions the red tent-like structure you see float in the water. That is a new Amiga timing zone. So that is set out on the course. So when the swimmers pass there, it picks up their transponders. New transponders are being used at this event, and in theory they should get the stroke rate of the athlete. And there we have hot tub for swimmers. And then back at house we have showers for swimmers and the toilet area. Okay, so this is another entry point for media to come in from this side, again with the security. And then this is where we have all the press areas. So a media room here. It's a big power unit. The control room, that is a control room for all the IT, for the media and press. And that is the way onto the media stand. We have more toilets, and as we go through here we come into the VIP area, and that is the size of the VIP marquee where they're doing serve hot food. Hot food is after the race. They got snacks during the race. And coming under here we have the VIP area. Now, as ever, the small section they have for the VIP area isn't that well used really. So perhaps it's a fantastic spot for the VIPs. You have to have it, but it's a great location. Maybe a few more spectator stands. So once again we look out onto the course. This is the course itself. So this is where start finish is, 1 kilometer straight, and then we have 500 meters going across, 700 meters going along, and then 240 meters, which is the home straight, and into the finish straight, which is incredible, coming right in front of all the spectators to the finish. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the look around the open water course 2017 here in Lake Balaton, where we were just before. So that's the start pontoon over here, and here is the finish pontoon as I go through slap the board, and that is the large blue area field of play which we walked over, and the medal ceremony athletes area just over there. And here we have the arena stand selling sports kit and some merchandise. Okay, and this is what we would call the activation area, and along this walkway right behind all the spectator stands, which you can see, this is where we have merchandise going on. Hello. So have a look at all the merchandise here. We have all the mascots for sale, water bottles,
yep,
key rings,
Lily and Lolly.
Lily and Lolly. What's your best seller?
Lily.
Lily's the best seller. Okay, so if you want merchandise, go for the pink one. There we go. Nice ring. And along here we've got things about, there's many things about the area, tourism, some shops going on, lots of signage about the times of the events. So all of these, you see the green ones there, that's all showing you the time of the event. Okay, here's the open water swimming program. We've had the men's 5k on the 15th, women's 10k on the 16th, and rest day July 18th. We've got the men's 10k July 19th, women's 5k July 20th, 5k, and then on the 21st we've got the 25k. So yeah, the 20th is a team relay.